Hey everyone, and welcome to Top Think. Today we'll learn about 12 daily habits to boost your intelligence. Now, let's begin. We all know an intelligent person when we meet one. They're sharp, they're creative, and they're knowledgeable. They can easily talk about any subject, and they seem to be overflowing with interesting ideas. Without even trying, they earn the respect and admiration of others because at some level, intelligence is something that we all want for ourselves. After all, intelligence makes our lives easier, more exciting, and more successful. More intelligent people tend to excel in school and in their careers. They achieve more personal goals and they take greater satisfaction in their work. They also have an easier time building relationships. Studies show that more intelligent people earn more respect and make better impressions on others. They're even perceived as more confident, more capable, and more attractive. No wonder everyone wants to be smart. While intelligence has far-reaching benefits for our lives, many people never take the time to grow their intelligence or expand their abilities. To some people, intelligence is something you have or something you don't. It seems like people are either smart or dumb, fast or slow, strong or weak, but none of these things are set in stone. The truth is that intelligence is far more complex than many people realize. There are all different kinds of intelligence, just like there are different kinds of people. Not only is intelligence diverse, but it can also change tremendously throughout our lives. It fluctuates with age and experience. It's influenced by our jobs, relationships, and life choices. Some people actually lose intelligence over time, while others become sharper and wiser every day. So here's what you need to know. The brain is like a muscle, and the more you exercise it, the stronger it will get. Often, the most brilliant people are those individuals who try to get smarter every day. They don't assume they know or understand everything. In fact, many of them don't even realize how smart they really are. So, if you want to boost your intelligence, then make choices that consistently enable your intellectual growth. The most intelligent people activate their minds on a regular basis, and with these 12 daily habits, you can not only expand your mind, but also change the way you think. Number 1. The surprising power of video games. Video games get a bad rap. Many people criticize them as mind-numbing distractions, but the research tells a different story. Despite popular myths, video games can have a positive impact on the human brain. In fact, the right games may even increase your IQ. Many games challenge us to think several steps ahead. To play the game correctly, we must stay aware of our surroundings and remember vast amounts of information simultaneously. Regular players tend to exhibit better memory recall, more advanced strategic thinking, and greater spatial reasoning. In other words, a few rounds of a challenging video game can leave your mind in peak condition. Number 2. Deep brain meditation. Increasing your intelligence isn't as complicated as many people think. Studies show that you can increase your IQ by doing almost nothing. The trick is to clear your mind and focus on little more than your breath. This practice is known as meditation, and it's one of the most well-studied habits to increase your intelligence. Moments of quiet concentration can enhance your memory, attention, and creativity. All it takes is 10 minutes of daily meditation to focus your mind and to grow your vision. Number 3. The green effect. Few things are more stimulating to the human brain than the natural world. Green spaces full of vegetation and natural beauty have a profound impact on our cognitive functions. For example, walking through a park can make our brains more receptive to new information. A hike up a mountainside may inspire new connections or enable more complex thought. Even if you're just lying in the grass, exposing your mind to nature may give your IQ a surprising boost. Number 4. Time-restricted fasting. Most people eat 3 meals a day, 1 in the morning, 1 around noon, and 1 in the evening. But recent studies show that changing your eating routine may significantly impact your intellectual abilities. Instead of eating 3 meals throughout the day, these studies investigated the effect of time-restricted fasting. Participants were asked to alternate between periods of fasting for 16 hours and non-fasting for 8 hours. Researchers were surprised to find that this new eating schedule had a tremendous impact on participants' brain health and development. Not only does fasting promote new connections between neurons, but it may also improve cognitive functions like learning and memory. So if you want to increase your intelligence, fasting could give you the boost that you're looking for. It's never a good thing to starve your brain, but changing your eating routine can give your mind a boost. Number 5. Think out loud. Do you ever talk to yourself when no one is around? Talking to yourself, also known as self-explaining, is a common sign of an active mind. People who talk to themselves tend to solve more complex problems by making sense of their thoughts out loud. Not only is this a sign of intelligence, but self-explaining can actually make you smarter. It's shown to increase performance while enabling a deeper understanding of complex material. So, the next time you're working on something challenging, talk to yourself as you work, and you might feel more capable than ever. Number 6. The unseen benefits of hydration. How much water do you drink every day? Drinking more water has many physical and psychological benefits, but few people realize how hydration influences your intelligence. In a 2019 study, researchers studied whether hydration positively impacts cognitive performance. Well, it turns out that participants who drank at least 1.5 liters of water scored higher on tests, made fewer errors, and even demonstrated more self-esteem. It's hard to argue that hydration directly increases IQ, but it can make you faster, sharper, and more receptive to information. So make sure you're hydrated every day so your brain can learn and perform at its best. Number 7. The brain feed. For anyone hoping to get smarter, the media is a double-edged sword. The wrong kinds of media can sap our attention and shorten our attention spans. But the right kinds of media can enhance our brains like never before. So how should we use media to multiply our intellectual abilities? Turn your devices into a never-ending stream of inspiration and ideas. Use your phone and computer to feed your brain new words, facts, and concepts. Fill your social media with links to interesting discoveries or motivational quotes. Build your digital life around learning, and you'll get smarter without even trying. Number 8. Aerobic acceleration. When was the last time you went for a jog? Aerobic exercises like jogging or sprinting are great ways to improve your physical fitness. But they're also an exceptional way to challenge and stimulate your brain. Studies show that running a few sprints provides as much mental exercise as solving a puzzle. It may not seem like a brain game, but aerobics can make you more intelligent than you realize. How? By challenging different parts of the brain. Every time you run, your brain has to manage all kinds of diverse processes. It has to move your legs, it has to maintain your balance, it has to control your body temperature. It moderates your breath and your heart rate while maximizing performance in your muscles. Those are just a few of the things your brain does every time you run, jog, or even walk. Spend 15 minutes per day improving your cardio, and you'll be surprised how much sharper you feel. Number 9. Think like Socrates. The ancient philosopher Socrates was known for many things, but above all, he was famous for his curiosity. He constantly asked questions of everyone he met. He made no assumptions about how the world worked, and he sought answers to mysteries that few people ever ask. So if you want to get smarter, get in the habit of questioning everything you hear. The more questions you ask, the more knowledge you'll consume. Try to think like Socrates, and you may learn more than you ever thought possible. Number 10. Unleash your inner artist. Creativity is one of humanity's greatest gifts. We have the unique ability to express complex ideas through stories and metaphors, but many people never exercise these valuable skills. To grow your intelligence, start using your creative brain. In other words, find a creative outlet that allows you to express your emotions and to activate your imagination. Activities like writing and painting can also inspire innovative connections, changing how you understand yourself or the world around you. Even if you're not much of an artist, a little creativity activates your brain in a whole new way. Number 11. Hack your reading habits. We've all heard about the benefits of reading, yet many of us struggle to incorporate reading into our daily routines. Let's look at one of the most common reasons that people don't read. Too many people open their books, they read a few pages, and then they put them down, swearing to read again sometime soon. Now, of course, that time never comes. They procrastinate, they lose interest, and eventually they forget everything they read. Instead of falling into this cycle, try diving into the deep end. When you first open a book, read as many pages as possible. Aim for 40 or 50 if possible. And that way, you're interested and invested in the material, making you more likely to read again. Use this simple trick to hack your reading habits, and you'll be surprised how much more motivated you'll feel. Number 12. Reinvent the wheel. We're taught that there's a right and a wrong way to do things, but does that mean there's only one possible way? If you want to grow your intelligence, then challenge yourself to reimagine old things in a new way. Take something simple like changing a light bulb and imagine how you might solve that problem unlike anybody else. This simple exercise nurtures your innovative spirit. It doesn't matter how good your inventions are, you don't actually have to reinvent the wheel. Just start thinking for yourself and you won't want to stop. Hey, thank you for watching Top Think, and be sure to subscribe because more incredible content is on the way.